So you have to settle. So is there another place here? Yes. Here they're also dragging position. Oh, they're also dragging position. Even if it's only one place they are dragging position, you know that TG must be applied in this area. Except otherwise, you don't see where the two signs are together in between two numbers. Two signs are dragging. This one side is supposed to be the one there. The other one is saying are supposed to be the one there. Then you will not know that. Then you are not going to apply TG. But in this case, where they are dragging position, TG is the only thing you use to settle the case. Are you following? So that is only place where it is applicable. So once you see question like this, first of all, the first thing you have to check, is there any place that two signs are together, jointly together? I'm going to show you other way around. So yes, of course, there are places where they're joined together. They are quarreling here. There's a spec here. They are quarreling. There's issue here. Yes, here also they are so dragging position. Yes, here there's contention. So this contention, we have to settle it first. So when you see two people fighting, you don't start, what happened? What happened? Start asking them what happened without separating the fight first. So we have to separate the fight. So to separate the fight is to apply TG. So TG, we ask this one, okay, you come down. Come down. This one, which one's supposed to be there? We'll look at the tiger and goat, where we'll put them. What was the sign? It was negative sign. So, this one now come down. Number. You see, I don't touch the numbers. All the numbers, you must not touch it. The only thing you need to do now is just to settle this dispute. If you are touching it, it's tantamount to asking the person, what is happening? Why are you fighting? You see people fighting, you are asking what you want the them to be fighting and explaining what happened. That's what you are trying to say. But in this case, all you need to do, don't touch the numbers. Settle the quarrel first. That's the only thing we want. Settle the fight. So now we have started. So in this case, we have settled this one. This and this. Which one? From the story. We know that when the two tigers, both of them fought, they became tired and became weak. That when the man entered the next morning, the man received positive sign. So positive. Then the 7 come down. You see it? Your mathematics is going. Then this side, we know that when tiger and goat meet together, it's a dangerous place. So you dare not get there. Then you bring out the 8. So this one, goat, you are not supposed to be afraid. Put it there, then 12. For this, you have gotten 1 mark. Your mathematics have started. A case whereby you see some people see question like this, ew, it's too long. Even if it's long from here to the end of this world, you see your consign? If you know what you're supposed to do, you don't have a problem. That's mathematics. You see, when we're going to go to the level, we're going to grow to the level where you see one page, we see one question covering a page, and you will not be perturbed about it. You see yourself just handling it with quietness, eating and solving mathematics. You will not bother your brain again, by the grace of God. So let's look at this. You see, you have gotten 1 mark. If this is if the entire question is going to give you 10 marks, listen, you have gotten 2 already. So let's look at this. No, in this case, we have to check. Is there any way they are dragging position? This one sign, 1 number. 1 sign, 1 number. 1 sign, 1 number. 1 sign, 1 number. 1 sign, 1 number. Okay, yes. It means it's balanced now. So in this case, we are not going to apply TG again. Assuming you are giving this like this for the first time, you don't need TG to survive. So all you need to do is to think about OH. Let's go back to that place again. Look at it. OH. Number 2. So OH. What is OH saying? What is it saying? Okay. OH. We want to bring in OH. Using what? OH. O stands for owing, which is minus. The minus here now, we call it what? Owing. This is spelling to owe someone. To owe someone money or anything. But this is the language. O stands for owing, while H stands for what? Having. Are you following? Which is plus. So, in this case, why we see one number sign, some number is separating the two signs. In this place, there's a separation. In this, between this one and this one, there's a separation. They are not together. They are not dragging position. So, in that case, what we see here is owing and having. So, what do you mean? When you say owing and having, we want to handle these things. So, now, when we talk about owing and having, let's talk about this. Now, here we have this. So, in this place, you don't mention minus. That's our language. You don't say minus. No. We go back to our listen. It's called owing. So, let's look at this. Use our language. Owing 4. Do you hear it? Owing 6. Owing 3. Having 5. Having 2. That is the language. That is the language of truth. So, if we look at this, for instance, say owing 6, having 2. That's interpretation. Look at this. Owing 4, owing 3, having 5. Let me explain now. What is he talking about? Owing 4. We are owing somebody 4 naira. Owing 3. Oh, you have another person again. You are owing 3 naira. Is it possible? Yes. It's possible you could owe 1 or 2 or 3 people or 4 people or 5 people. It's possible depending on the circumstance. So, this case, we are giving 2. This owing 4. Owing 3. Having 5. You just have 5 naira. So, we are coming again. Look at this. Owing 6. Having 2. We want to go back now to this our question. So, we want to use this format and we're going to handle this question. Now, once you have done, you are through with TG, the next thing you need to do is to interpret. What did I say? Put it down. The next, once you are through with TG, come to this level. Check one sign, one number, one sign, one number, one sign, one number, one sign. Okay, for that purpose, the next thing you need to do is what? Interpretation. That's what we call Meshma's interpretations. Interpret with our language. So let's apply our language there. Let's interpret what we have on the board. The stage that we are now. So let's go ahead. Let's interpret. As I'm touching them, you will be calling them. Okay? Please join me. Let's go. Let's go together. 1, 2, go. Owing 5. Owing 6. Having 7. Owing 8. Having 12. Thank you and God bless you. Clap for yourself. Yes. Now, that's our language. Let's see. Let's continue now. Now that we have known that. So, let's check the number of owings that we have owe and the number of having. So, whenever you see them, because look at it. Now, let's look at it. You want to give me a count of somebody you are owing. Let's check how many times do you see owing? Owing 5, owing 6, owing 8. Hey, it means you are owing 3 different persons. You owe this one, John, 5 naira. You owe James 6 naira. You owe Matthew 8 naira. Hey, you are owing. But let me gather the money I have. I have 7 naira in that my bag. Then I get to my pocket. I have 12 naira. Do you understand? So, but now they're expecting you that hence you are giving accounts. You're giving us accounts. You know, to tell us how far. You started by telling us you owe this one 5 naira. I owe this John 6 naira. Then I have 7 naira. I owe this. You see, it's scattered. You say, hey, if you want to tell me about the people you are owing, just keep on telling me all the people you are owing. Let's talk about owing. You will finish telling me all that you are owing first. Follow each other. Then you come and start telling me the one you have. You can't tell me I owe this one 6 naira. I owe the other 6 naira. Then I have 7 naira. And I owe again this. You have and that. It's confusion. So this is the law. Okay. So this one has to go. Okay. You have gotten this information. Let's quickly continue so that we'll solve this one completely. All right. So look at this. So owing this. So what we need to do is that give us a comprehensive accounting. All right, let me tell you what I mean. All the owing should follow each other. That's the rule. Once you are through with interpretation, the next thing to rearrange. What's the rearrangement? If you want to tell me, if you want to start with all that you are owing, start telling me all that you are owing. Finish all that you are owing before you start the one you're having. Is that taken?